Now students, along with the organization, employees also have so much benefits with the training and development given by the organization. What are the benefits? First one is better career opportunities. As we have studied that with the help of training, the knowledge, skills and ability of an employee to perform a particular job and to perform so many other jobs with the help of development increases, okay, which enables the employee to grab the opportunities or various type of high level job opportunities in future, okay, with the help of which they have better career opportunities, okay. If they are very well equipped with the training, okay, all the knowledge related to the job and different types of work with the help of training and development programs, they can grab the high level job opportunities in future also, okay. Second one is higher income, okay. If they are having very much higher career opportunities, better career opportunities in future, the training and development also helps the employees to earn more and more in the form of salary and incentives. As we have taken the example that if an accountant, okay, the accountant was performing the job of accountant for the salary of 30,000 rupees per month, but now with the help of training and development, he is having all the requirements, all the knowledge and skills related to the field of an accountant. So he can be able to grab the opportunity related to the higher level of accountant jobs, okay. If he will perform the jobs of high level, then his salary and the source of income will also increase, okay. Third one is increases efficiency and reduces risk. As with the help of training, the employee become more efficient. He can perform the same task with less and less wastage. So there are less chances of accidents also, okay. As we know that at the lower level of employees, okay, at the lower level of employees, they used to handle so many machines, okay. So if they are very well trained, okay, so they will handle all the machines in a very efficient way. So there are less chances of wastages, and along with that there are less risk and less chances of accidents also, okay. They will be able to handle the machines very carefully. Fourth one is high morale and job satisfaction. As now the employee is very well trained, he is having so many skills and knowledge related to that job, so he will be very much satisfied with that job, which increases the morale of the employees that they should perform well and to the best of their ability. The employee will be motivated, yes, that I am having so much amount of knowledge and skills for my job, okay. So they feel motivated and their morale gets boosted up that they can perform their job very well. So these are the 4 advantages and benefits for the employees that they receive with the help of training and development. Now we will study next topic, that is difference between training and development. As we have told you that these two concepts are different, so there is a difference between training and development. How they are different from each other? First one is the meaning. On the basis of meaning, training is a process of increasing knowledge and skills, as we have told you, related to a particular job. It increases the knowledge and skills, okay. Skills, we can say the plumber and the different types of people get a training to perform their particular job. But development is a process of learning and growth of new works and related to their future and overall development of the employee, okay. It is not related to a particular job. Purpose. What is the purpose of training? To enable the employee to do the job better, for which they are appointed. If they are receiving the training, they are getting the training, so that is training. It means if an organization is training the employee to perform a job of accountant, so that is training. So the purpose of employees to do the job better, okay. But the development enables the overall growth of the employee, not for the particular job only, but for the overall growth. For example, motivational programs are there, orientation programs are there, okay. Third one is orientation. It means for which the training and development is provided by the organization. Training is a job oriented, only for the particular job. But development is a career oriented, which helps the employee for getting better career opportunities in future also, okay. Fourth one is focus. The focus of training is to improve work efficiency, so that the work which is allotted to that employee, they can perform that work efficiently and effectively with efficiency, okay. But what is the focus of development? Personality development of an employee. how to tackle with the employees, how they can motivate it, how to deal with the different situations. These type of things are informed to the employees under the process of development. Okay. Fifth one is scope. The scope of training is very much narrower, as I have told you that it is related to the particular job only for which the employee is appointed. But development is a very wide concept as it involves overall growth of the employee. So we can say training is the part of development. Okay, development is wider concept, training is a narrower concept. Okay. Now, the sixth difference in training and development is short on the basis of time. Okay, training is a short-term process. For say, we can say the duration of training is fixed, as we have seen in the different areas for army or for the particular job. Okay, for 6 months, 4 months, the duration is fixed. Training is only for a short-term period. But development is a long-term process. It is a never-ending, as we cannot develop a particular person in a fixed period of time. There are so many areas to be developed. So it is a never-ending process. It is a long-term process. Suitability. Okay, training is suitable for technical staff. Technical, we can say, where the originality of the work is required, just like plumber, or we can say any type of work, they require demo on the spot. Okay, so that is required for technical staff. Or development is for managerial staff. Okay, managerial staff, they are already very much talented in their particular field, so they require so much development orientation programs so that they can learn something more. Okay, methods for training. On the job methods. On the job, students, we will discuss later in detail, but on the job means at the same place, in the same organization where the person is performing the job. If training is given to the employees, so on the job methods are preferred. The organization used to train the employees in the same area, where the employees are appointed, in the same organization, so that they can supervise also. They can train them in the same way they like to be. Okay. Development, for development methods preferred is off the job. Off the job means at some another place. Okay, there are so many organizations who take the helps of different types of development agencies who used to develop or to give the training to their employees on behalf of that organization. Okay, they used to pay, the company used to pay to such type of institutions or agencies. Okay, so development method used for development is off the job. Okay, because there is no need to supervise and for regular supervision said that what employees are doing. But in training, there is regular supervision is required, so on the job is preferred. In this way, we have studied 8 differences between training and development. Thank you.